Everyone, I am Hemasati Sharma and students, we are discussing the chapter Light for class 7. Today we are going to discuss few terminology which is related to mirror or reflection. First is incident ray. So as we discussed earlier that an object has a property to reflect the light or the light bounces back. So the light which is falling on the object or which is hitting the surface is called incident ray. Reflected ray is the ray of the light which is reflected back after hitting the surface. So the light, when it is hitting the surface, it will be incident ray, and when that the same ray of light, when it is bounced back, it will be called reflected ray of light. Now what is normal ray? Normal ray is basically an imaginary line. Now it is defined as the ray that is 90 degree to the surface of the ray which is perpendicular to the reflecting surface. So basically the point of the reflection surface where incident ray is falling, from that incident point we draw a 90 degree we draw a perpendicular line which is perpendicular to the reflecting surface. So now this is called the normal ray. Now, angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray to the normal, right? So, if you remember, the angle incident ray was the ray which is hitting the surface. Normal is the imaginary line which is perpendicular to the reflection surface at the point of incidence. Angle of reflection is defined as the angle between the reflected ray with respect to the normal at which the reflection occurs. So here you can see that this is incident ray, because why? It is arrow is showing that it is falling on the surface, and it is reflected ray. This arrow direction is wrong. It should be in opposite direction. So incident ray, reflected ray, and at the point of incidence we have drawn a perpendicular to the reflection surface which is called normal. So now the angle between incident ray and the normal is called angle of incidence, whereas the angle between reflected ray and the normal is called angle of reflection. Now we'll discuss about image. So as I told you that when you look in the plane mirror, you see your image, right? So image is basically an optical representation of the object. So if you are seeing, you are able to see yourself in the mirror, so you are acting as an object, and whatever you are seeing in the mirror is the image of yours. How this image is formed? Because the mirror reflects the light which is reflected from you. So mirror reflects light, and image of the object that is in front of the mirror is formed on it. Here you can see this is candle and image is formed on the mirror. The image of an object can also be defined as the impression of the object which is created by the light on the mirror. So basically, if there is no light, you will not be see yourself on the plane mirror, right? So if light is falling on mirror but not on you, you'll again you will not be able to see yourself, because image is created by the light. Now there can be different kind of images. So images can either be real or virtual. It can be erect or it can be inverted. It can be larger from the object or it can be smaller from the object. So the images, first we'll discuss about real images. So the images that can be formed on a screen are called real images. So first of all, we have from our previous slide, we have discussed that image is formed by the light on the mirror. So basically images will formed whenever the light rays or the reflected light rays will meet. So whenever the light will fall on mirror, it will reflect some light. Now that there are infinite rays, so those rays will reflect from the mirror and they will meet somewhere. So the meeting point where the rays are meeting, at that point of time image will be formed, right? So when the rays will meet, then the real image will form. So this we'll be discussing later part of the chapter also. So whenever the images cannot be formed on the screen, or when the reflected rays they appear to meet, they actually do not meet, these images are called virtual images. Now, so real and virtual images are clear, that real images can be formed or obtained on the screen, whereas virtual images cannot be obtained from the screen. Or the real images are formed whenever the reflected rays meet actually, whereas when the reflected rays appears to meet, the images are called virtual images. So next is erect or inverted image. So when you see yourself in the mirror, you will see that your head is upward and the head of image is also upward. So you can say that this image is erect because your same side is up, the same side of the object and image are up. But what if which is the side which is up in object is downward in the image, so that image will be called inverted because it is formed upside down as compared to the object. So in this picture, real image and virtual images, how they are formed is shown. So this is a real image and this is a virtual image. So so this is hologram, and here what is happening, light is reflected back and light rays are actually meeting. So this is real image. But where it is happening that there is no ray here, right? It is just an extension which is done manually or which we have done. So here the rays are not meeting actually. So this is called virtual image. We will discuss this later also. So here you see, this is the object. So now we will be discussing, in our next lecture we will be discussing what is this principal axis, focal point, etc. So this is object and this is concave mirror. So here you see, this is object, rays is reflected from the object. Now it is again, so this ray is incident on the mirror and this is the reflected ray, and this is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. So what is happening, this reflected ray and this reflected ray is meeting at this point. Now since they are meeting at this point image will be formed. Here from this diagram you can see the image is since they are meeting, actually reflected rays are meeting, so we can say that this image is a real image. Right, now you can see that this image is here the upside arrow is here downwards. So this is an inverted image, right? If this arrow were in upward position, so then it will be erect image. But here the upward of the object is downward here in the image. So this is inverted image, right? Now third point, the size of the image is smaller than the object. So image can either be real or virtual. It can be erect or inverted, and it can be smaller, same size, or larger than the object. So every time image will have these three characteristics: real image or virtual image, erect or inverted, and the size of the image, of course. Now in this you can see in this example, this is the object. Again, this is the incident light. Now this light is reflected from the object, but it is incident on the mirror. Now this is convex, so this is the reflecting surface. So this is incident light and now it is reflected. This is incident light and this is reflected. So here you can see these are diverging light. The rays are diverging now. So can they meet on this plane? No, they cannot, because they are going away from each other. So how can they meet? They cannot meet. So if we extend these lines beyond the mirror, so what will happen? They will appear here, appear to meet here. Now the rays are not meeting, the rays are appearing to meet, because here there is no ray, rays are here. So here the rays are appearing to meet. Therefore the image which is formed is called virtual image. Right, now you see the image is virtual. Why it is virtual? Because the rays are not meeting actually, they are appearing to meet. These are the extensions which we have made. Right, now you see whether it is inverted or erect. So it is erect. Why it is erect? Because the upward side of the object is upward side of the image also. If this arrow was down, then it was a inverted image, but it is an erect image. Now what about the size? Size is smaller than the object, right? So this was the real image and the virtual image. Here you can see example of inverted image and erect image. In our next lecture, we will be discussing the difference between real and virtual image.